by the rules, even though some of the people who are on the opposite side of justice from me uh, get to break them. It doesn't mean that I do. Uh, that's what makes me different from them. Um, Such as if I capture, this person who has murdered 10 people, or what have, it ain't my right to just shoot him in the head. I got to bring him in. That's the way it has to go.
All right. Anyone have any follow up?
This is more of a basic question that I really, you know, you probably need it. You can read and write, right?
Right. I mean, I am from
Fantastic.
Virginia, but yes, I can read and write.
You know what?
Oh, also,
Or we could do it again if we needed to.
you are at least familiar with with more than one, let's say, class of weapon. You know how a long
Right.
arm works, correct?
Correct.
All right, and I assume you know how pistols and revolvers work.
Right.
Fantastic. Any? I think I had one.
Are you comfortable with a long arm?
Oh, I'm actually a bit more comfortable with a long arm, if I'm being honest.
Mm.
However, I did a little perusal of the ordinances here, and I did not want to you know
Yes.
uh
Yes, of
yeah,
course.
right.
Have you asked the human life question, Hans?
Nope.
When is it necessary to take a human life?
I believe, as far as if the bad guys are shooting at us, I feel it's fair to shoot back at them. But if they surrender, at that point, it's
Good
not okay to
afternoon,
just,
friends, fans, and fans.
you know,
We're jumping
can't just
right into
blast
it
them.
right
That's
now
not.
because I was having
Okay,
technical difficulties before. And so you've missed some of the interviews,
thank
but
you.
we're here now. And, oh yeah, Tyrell's
Okay.
starving
Do you
as
have any more
usual.
questions, or are we okay for me to state some of the wrap ups?
Go ahead with the wrap ups, I believe.
Okay. Mr. Briggs, just so you are aware, if the Marshal office does offer you a job in the near future, such as in Hanover, Lemoyne, Boston, anyone, any of those
How
places,
is everybody today?
that is your offer to join the Marshal service as a whole. If you decline that office, you're declining the service as a whole. Do you understand that stipulation?
yes, I believe I do.
Yeah. So essentially, you can't shop around to see which jurisdiction you'd want to be in. If a jurisdiction reaches out, that is your in with the Marshal service. If you don't accept it, you have to re-interview.
Right.
Let's see. And of course, with anything else, this interview is just getting to know you. It is not a guarantee for a position. We still have to discuss it, of course.
Of course.
But we will give. What is our usual stipulation, Trevin? 2 weeks.
I would say so.
Yeah. If you don't hear from us within 2 weeks, you may ask us questions. I suppose, like if for things that you might need to re-interview on, but you would have to interview again.
Right.
Does anyone else have any other wrap-ups that I've missed?
People may reach out to you to ask if you'd like to ride along with them. That's not a job offer right off the get. It's more just another way to get to know you.
All right.
Do you have any questions for any of us right now?
Okay. We're rocking and we're rolling and we're jumping right in the middle of it all. Sorry, chat. I hope
No,
you're all having a good
I
day.
believe,
Have you had a good weekend?
I have a thorough understanding of what I need.
Perfect. If you do go away and later think of something, be sure to reach out to one of us.
Will do. I saw there was a one of them posters that had the telegrams.
There should be different ones in each state. All of us will appear on a poster, other than Drummond, but his name was at the bottom of the.
His
poster
name
for
is
this
now on
event.
the West Elizabeth.
Oh yes.
You generally find New Hanovers at the Emerald Ranch Telegram Station and the Ansbach Telegram Station, and sometimes in Van Horn for some reason.
Because I put it there.
All right.
Even criminals sometimes need a marshal.
Last time I tried to investigate something in Van Horn, the criminal just fled the States. So,
It's happened to the best of us.
all right. I believe that is all we have for you. Thank you for coming to interview with us. You can breathe
Well,
out now.
All right. I appreciate y'all's time.
Mr. Briggs, how do you spell your first name?
That's gonna be K as in king, A as in apple, N as in November, and E as in elephant.
Perfect.
And just to be clear, you don't have a brother named Abel, and your mother's name is not Eve, correct?
That is not entirely correct.
Oh,
Shit. Not that again.
I don't have a brother.
okay.
That clears it up. We had a bit of a murder situation.
Oh,
We
Well-
did have a Cain and Abel.
I assure I have not murdered anyone.
Good. Good.
I'm sure everybody says that, but
That's a good thing to state at your interview. Just make sure everybody knows.
Right. yeah, just to clarify, I have not murdered anyone or committed any crimes.
Suppose you never can be too sure.
Mhm.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta ask.
All right. Deputy Marshal Standard will escort you back to the parlor or out of the building if you wish to leave.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you once again for coming.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you all as well.
I have a question.
Potential
What's your
answer.
question?
It's a bit fucking late now. He's left.
Who has a snack? I'm starving.
I do.
I'm also really hungry.
Sorry, I just ate mine. I just realized I was very hungry.
Okay. As the
Lemoyne
non-interviewer,
needs food.
as the non-interviewer, I'll go grab food.
Oh
I
my.
have something for them. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Lemoyne is
Yeah, but
hungry.
do you have something for me as well?
Like, I know this is our state and our town and everything, but we didn't bring snacks.
This is Merly Crispus.
Hi, Merle.
Do you ever wear boots? That's my first question, right off the bat.
I
I
left
think
them
I've
by
seen
the door.
Merle wear shoes before.
Okay.
This isn't my house. It's rude to wear boots.
Within this office, it's more of a place of business and work, so you can bring your boots in here and put them on if you'd like.
I
If you'd
don't.
like- Okay. we just
Mr.
continue.
Merley, how do you spell your first name? Merley or IE?
No, Merle.
Or just E? Or,
Yes.
carry on.
Oh, see, he wasn't the one that interviewed with us last time, right? That was one of the Butcher's Creek people. Okay, just double checking. Indeed. Okay. Sorry, Drummond's supposed to open this up. I will shut up.
That would be me. So we are missing one from my left, but I will introduce myself. I will introduce the chief behind us. I will then allow the people to my left introduce themselves, and then the people to my right introduce themselves, and then we will continue. I am Assistant Chief Deputy Marshal Fergus Drummond. I am currently the interim SDM for West Elizabeth because I forgot to say that in the first interview, but I will be interviewing for West Elizabeth and to my left.
I wouldn't know
Hello.
you didn't say
Oh.
it. Hello. Sorry.
Hello, Special Deputy Marshal Judah Ryan of Lemoyne.
Howdy. Assistant Special Deputy Marshal Tyrell Sackett, also of Lemoyne.
Special Deputy Marshal Thomas Langston of New Austin.
Assistant Special Deputy Marshal Josephine Langston of New Hanover.
And Hans Tribble, not assistant, not anymore. Oh, it's been a long time. Special Deputy Marshal of New Hanover.
Pleasure. Merle Hopkins.
And behind you is Chief Deputy Marshal Thomas Dumont, and you've already met Deputy Marshal Stannard.
Hold. Mr. Murley, did you just give us a new name?
What do you mean?
You said Merle
Merle
Hopkins.
Hopkins has always been my name.
So is Merle like a nickname?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I see.
My name is
What about-
spelled Merle E.
So
like
do
a
you
blue
say-
What about the
merle.
Christmas part?
Yeah, you definitely came in here and introduced yourself as Murley Christmas.
I think the standard one behind me is lying to you all.
Damn.
I did say
That's-
Christus. That is how you literally spelled it to me.
Well, it's spelled Hopkins.
That is not what you told me.
Also pronounced that way.
This is a horrible start. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, it's going great, honestly.
Go ahead, Drummond.
Hey, Turtle.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Merle Hopkins. I work for the railroad mainly under the tutelage of, what's her name? The bubbly one from Valentine. I don't recall. It's been a while.
Missy.
York.
Yes. For the past 2 years, I've been living here and there. Right now, my manor is down near the park with my boy Peanut. I miss him so. And along with that, I've been trying to reach out to the Mr. Ranger Man and Captain Anderson for the past 2 years, 2.5-ish. I wished to be a ranger, but he kept saying he was waiting on somebody. And then he told me they had their eye removed, and I don't know where to go with that information. That wasn't an acceptance or a job offer.
I don't know.
What made you decide to interview today, and what experiences do you have that you think would stand you in good stead?
Well, I know the woods like the back of my hand. And I am quite an accomplished bowyer. So if you ever need a bowyer, that's me.
Spell that word for me and then define it.
Bowyer. I make bows.
Oh.
You didn't think I said voyeur now, did you?
No, at first I thought you said lawyer, and I was confused.
I didn't say that either.
No, I wasn't sure what the word was, which is why I asked.
Filthy, filthy minds.
I didn't. I said lawyer, not voyeur. You got a
Filthy.
mind. You got a filthy mind there, Mr. Christmas.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought they said boyard, like a Saddam. Boyard.
That would be massive.
You meant buoy, like the things that float in the sea. I thought you made those.
I don't like the sea.
A buoy?
We're not getting into that right now.
Hans, would you like to continue? In fact, could you? I need to use the bathroom, restroom, whatever. Hans, would you be able to stand here and direct?
Oh, okay. Look at the bison now. Okay.
Proud of you, boss.
More like a white-tailed deer.
You know what?
Elaborate on
right.
that reading.
A bit smaller, petite, but you look like you could gore a motherfucker.
You don't like this man.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
I've always been a big fan.
You're a person, what do you mean?
Correct. That was a trick question. Thank you, Merle.
Okay, so because you didn't, ooh, the dogs outside are really barking. So because you haven't gotten any sort of communique from the Rangers, is that why you're choosing the Marshal Service?
Well, I'd set up camp nearby and seen that you all were hiring, and, well, as much as I love the railroad, I keep getting robbed, and I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. They stole my train!
Oh.
Twice!
Oh. Who? Did you report this?
Probably.
You did.
Okay, just double checking. How are you with the sidearm? And the long arm? How are you with firearms?
I'm apprehensive he's
Firearms,
about to start shooting.
I don't care for shotguns, but I'm proficient with the others.
All right.
Howdy, Gale. How are
My
you?
sight has not failed me on the guns. It hasn't fallen off yet.
The sight or your eye?
Both.
I see. What is your sidearm of choice?
Well, normally I use a navy. It's what I was trained in. Oh, I mean, it's what I'm good at.
Hmm.
But for long arm, I do prefer. I prefer Springfield. I like the single shots.
I see.
More deliberate with each one.
Now, I have to ask this question, now that you have talked about the Navy and the Springfield as well. Do you have prior military service?
Yes, I do. I was in the army a good 35, 40 years ago. I don't remember now.
I see.
I didn't want to be there, and so I left.
Cavalry or infantry?
Infantry.
How familiar are you with horses? And what breed
My
is
boy,
Peanut?
Peanut is a American Paint.
Good Gale.
He's been my
Good.
boy for the past
Had a great weekend away for Easter.
18 years. He's getting up there.
If you were to join the service, would you get a new service horse?
Well, as I said, Peanut is getting a bit old, like me. So I think I would probably let him retire in the fields of green and the trees of blue.
You know, as he saying, he's going to.
I'm not saying I would execute my horse, Mr. Deer.
Okay, just double checking. Does anyone else want to read off any of the scenarios before I begin?
I can do mine, or you mean just the bog standard ones?
No, just any scenario.
Okay. Mr. Murley, you are faced with a situation where you have a couple of cases on somebody who's pretty violent. You've never caught them before. You know, they've never been arrested before, but the cases you do have on them are very violent. Now, you have some of them written up in a warrant, but the rest are not ready to be written up yet. The coroner's reports haven't been gotten back. You know, you're not ready to go with those yet. And so you are faced with a situation where you must decide whether to act now with a shorter warrant to get somebody off the streets in the short term, or wait until you have a more robust, longer warrant with the knowledge that they could harm others in the meantime while you are getting that ready. What do you do?
Is the person I'm going after, are they alone, or are they with others? Or in a
We'll say they're alone.
public-facing setting?
They usually operate alone, yes.
Yes. What I would do, I believe, what I would do in that situation is I would confront them on the warrant that they do have now. So even if there's more, that's still there.
Okay,
I
let me
don't want that
slightly
there.
correct. Okay, what I mean is you have it ready to go, as in you haven't had it signed yet, but you have it
Yes.
ready to be signed. Would you go and get it
Yes.
signed as it is now, or wait until you have it all? You know, but you're potentially waiting another week, and they could harm somebody else in the meantime.
Even if I had it drafted, I think the trade-off is better to have them away for a bit and then pick up the chase again if they get out of prison once you get the other signed.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Tyrell, do you want to pose one, or have one to pose?
Sure, as I was saying before, you and your posse, you come across a man or fugitive wanted for multiple first-degree murders. Unfortunately, holed up in a saloon where there are other people, and as you approach, he takes one of those people hostage. Everyone else manages to clear the building, and you and your posse know that you could take him. You could make that arrest, but doing so will likely lose the life of the hostage. Or you can accede to his demands and ride to the edge of town and let him escape again, knowing that he was hard to catch up to the first time, and if you let him go again, he's probably going to kill someone else because he's already got all those first-degree murders on him. What are you going to do?
Well, it kind of sticks you between a rock and a gun, and quite frankly, I'd rather talk to them first to see if I can find some way to negotiate the release of that poor bastard in there with them. Should all negotiations fail, then I guess it'd be better to wait to see if there's demands. Most people, I don't think, would be foolish enough to just start killing folk.
Well, the demand is that
Oh.
you and your posse ride to the edge of town so he can get away.
That's not a demand that it would normally be listened to. But it is one that can be abused for your own benefit.
Tell me more.
If the demand is given that we are to leave the area and wait for him, and he will release the hostage, there's nothing stopping us from getting just out of sight, waiting for a safe release of a hostage, and going back in.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a crime to lie to those types of people.
Indeed. Good answer.
But it would make me sad.
I have Dumont's question if you want that next.
Go ahead.
Mr. Murley, if you were in a gunfight with a gang of outlaws and two of your fellow marshals went down while the outlaws fled, would you continue to pursue the outlaws or would you aid your fellow marshals?
In a situation such as that, I do believe that it'd be more pertinent to assist your fellow marshals. You wouldn't want to just leave them to bleed out alone in the woods.
They have each other.
I have seen similar, and those that got away, they'll be found at some point.
Okay. Similar question, but a little less. A little less life or death. Say that you're in a saloon and you just walked out. Your horse is by the law office, nowhere near the saloon, and you see a wanted criminal riding by on their horse, continuing down the street. Do you attempt to apprehend them? If not, what do you do instead?
One more time, I don't think I grasped the beginning.
Essentially, you are in town, your horse is not near you, and the criminal rides by you on their own horse. Do you attempt to apprehend? Or, if you don't, what do you do instead?
It'd be a fool's errand to chase on foot if they are mounted. I'm nowhere near as fast as a horse. I would make a note to myself which direction they went, and I would fetch my horse. Knowing the direction they had gone, I would then attempt to locate them along a trail. And should all attempts fail at that moment, then that is a shame, but at the end of it, I believe, and it looks like a failing on my own end for not being prepared with a horse like my boy Peanut nearby.
All right. Next question. You're in town, and the sheriff's department approaches you and everyone else to clear out as you hear an explosion coming from the bank. Clearly, it's being robbed. You have not been asked for assistance, and the sheriff and his deputies are running towards the bank. What do you do?
Fuck off.
Okay. Would you like to elaborate on your answer?
Nobody's asked me for help. Why would I help? Not my town.
All right. Let's see here.
1 second, chat.
Anyone else have anything while I peruse for a question?
Mr. Murley,
Hello.
you ever murdered somebody?
No.
Oh my god.
Well. Murder, no.
You ever done crimes?
No. Well,
Have you ever...
no.
Have you ever had to defend yourself?
Yes.
Okay. So, question from me, a bit of a simpler one. How familiar are you with the laws of these 5 states?
Well,
depends. I think it depends on the stick and how hard you're poking and where you're poking. If you poke someone in the eye, that's a little more fucked up than like poking them in the side, you know? Nice to see you, Mr. Murley.
Hello, new coworker.
Correct. I do fear that man thinks that we just hired him. But I don't think that's our part. Yeah, he thinks so. But I don't think that's our issue. I think that's a Merle problem. And then he walked out and called Standard his new coworker. That was concerning. Correct. Also, since when is that man's name Merle Hopkins? That's Merle Christmas. Oh, there should be. Where is it? I've been looking for them. Where'd she go? I can hear her.
Miss Standard, do we have any
There it
further
is.
interviewees? All right then.
Where'd she go? She's so fast. Fast. I'm gonna see if I can find the cat again. Hi, baby. Yes, I'll lock up. Meow. We should get cats. I'm locking the front door when I walk out. So you can go out any door.
sure something I could use. A cure for the air conditioned blues. Could use some too. A little bit of sunlight.
saving every penny for to make up through the fall. Working for that dollar, but it never adds up at all. Coming around the river bank, heard the old train whistle sing. The very next thing you hear from me, I've been tied to a board. Well, come this time tomorrow, reckon I don't know where I'll be. But if it wasn't for that old sheriff, I'd be back in Tennessee. Playing cards and crap games, not looking for the score. And if I ever get back home again, I'll never roam no more. Gather round, you good time boys, listen to my song. May not know better, but I know you know right from wrong. Buy yourself a postcard so you can see the lights of town. Find yourself a country girl, keep quiet and settle down.
see. I heard you got a new place. I heard you got a new job. I heard you got a haircut, and it looks real nice. Are you ever lonely? Do you ever think of me? I heard you got a new man. I hope it treats you right. And before you toss this letter away, there's something that I've got to say. An aeroplane shooting across the sky can surely take your body to a new place for a while. But some things stay no matter where you go. Do you still love me, Liza, babe? Please tell me yes or no. When the world turns ugly, we turn inside. Try to find a good thing we can stand behind. All my friends tell me she's the one that got away, but you never left me. Like a ghost you stay. There's nothing else worth thinking of when you find the one you love. An aeroplane shooting across the sky can surely take your body to a new place for a while. But some things stay no matter where you go. Do you still love me, Liza, babe? Please tell me yes or no.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, chat. Very sorry about all that, but I know y'all understand that, life and surgery stuff comes first, as much as I love all of y'all. Howdy, I am back in the land of the living, feeling less ill.
Fantastic.
Take it everyone's fucked off?
Well, I heard gunshots about, 5 minutes ago? I couldn't find where they came from.
Okay.
But Sandra and Juno are at least still... I reckon they're probably still here. Oh, maybe Emerald.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
Alright. Doesn't matter where we go, I suppose. Let's just sweep the house. I've been in this
You
house
got
for 2
food?
hours now.
I need more food.
I do not. I was... Honestly, if you hadn't come out just then, that's probably going to go grab food and then come back.
Let's go grab food then.
That's you.
Oh?
Oh, that's not your horse. I think
Well, that probably was my horse, because now my horse ain't here.
Yep, Oh, no.
Okay.
I thought maybe someone took it.
Did you think I whistled?
Mind if I
you?
ride?
Yeah, come on. Oh, and there's more people.
He is alive. He wasn't murdered.
Howdy.
Question. Do you...
Hello.
Do you know anything about the gunshots that happened about 5 minutes ago?
We were out in the sugarcane fields. No.
Why are we all
alright.
out in the
Maybe I
sugarcane
just heard-
fields?
Doing a patrol.
Oh,
A
okay.
man with a broken leg out there.
Oh, dear. Okay, well, apparently, according to Langston, there were gunshots about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was in the house and it sounded like they came from around here. I did a quick walk around the... I went through the mayor's mansion and I walked around the back of this, but I couldn't see anything. I heard, 2 to 3 gunshots, I'd say?
Wasn't Merle in the park, was it?
Early in
It
the
sounded
park.
very much like it was in front of me and I was facing, north. But I was also in the house, so I could have... I mean, it could have been someone out in the swamp, maybe, but...
Let me go see if he's down there and see if he heard anything himself.
Alright, we're gonna go
Thank
get
you.
snacks. We're still hungry.
Okie dokie.
So I'm starting to worry. What is it you want to talk about?
Well, it's not exactly... I'm bad at talking, so I don't really want to talk.
Okay.
Specifically, I just have to give you something.
Is it gonna be... Am I gonna hate it? I'm gonna hate it, aren't I?
Maybe. I don't know how you feel about it.
Okay, what is it?
Well, I can't tell you that ahead, Sean. I'll break the, surprise.
Shit. I don't like surprises any more than I like mystery gifts from strange men. But
Yeah, I'm a strange man.
you're one of the strangest I know.
Uh-huh.
Nice horse.
Through, we can see how many people have knocked over the...
Huh. No robberies today. Did you take all the cheese sandwiches?
No, they were already sold out. That one. That took, got some sweet and sour pork. So I don't want to draw this out. Like I said, I'm
You're
bad at talking.
drawing this out anyway. What is it,
Hello.
ma'am? I swear to God, if you hit me. Jesus, what is this?
I'm a Navy. Now the thing might break in a few years. It's almost about as how it was old when I bought it. Now I did get it refurbished a year or two ago, but most of it redone.
Jesus, are you dying? Is this your way of telling me you're dying?
Sure, why not? Hey, if that helps you ask us questions.
Why are you giving me your Navy revolver?
I don't want it anymore.
Why?
It was the gun of a different man. That was the first gun I ever owned. It is the gun I've kept for, what, 11 years now? Probably a little more than that. And, if it helps you, want it more, it's the gun that killed Alabaster. It also shot White Haze about how long ago. Did you hear about that? I was very proud of myself for that one.
I think I need story time on that one, but first let's circle back here for a second as to why are you getting rid of this?
Like I said, it's the gun of a different man.
And what exactly has changed about you, Thomas
priorities.
Langston?
I suppose.
Great. Okay, are you going to elaborate, or are you going to make me drag this out like a tooth?
I mean, hey, if it was just me, I'd be doing this till the day I die, which would be sooner rather than later.
Honestly, yeah,
That's the
fair.
point. But I'm matter beyond people that aren't just me at this point. And rather, I care about the people that care, I suppose. So,
Are we talking about Posey?
Yeah. Yeah. Mainly.
She's doing this job too.
Yes, but she doesn't. Yeah, but she's got a, her heart's right. She's right for it. I'm also, I mean, I'm me, you know. At some point, I'm going to, there's someone else that will do something back. I'm also just at a point, even if I'm, you know, lucky or good enough for the job to be alive in 30 years, I'm still gonna have to quit sometime. Can't have a geriatric. Standard being the exception.
Okay.
Yeah, the Reaper of Warmoin. I don't want. I'm just tired, I think. Especially over the last few months, I've racked up a rather noticeable body count. And I think it took a while for me to realize it was taking a toll. Because as much as I'd love to be the reputation I have, yeah, I'm not that. I don't want to be that. And that man, that reputation is not the person who can also be a good, well, human being, honestly, but husband primarily.
I feel you on that part. I understand. But what is the giving of this gun signify to you? How does that change anything for you?
It doesn't, but I mean, really, it doesn't. For me, it gets rid of it's me getting rid of anything that reminds me of who I was. Or rather, I mean, I'll never lose that. It's more I just don't want it in the house, on the ranch, in my life anymore.
Okay.
That's a gun for an angry man who wants to kill people.
Hello.
Well, maybe not wants to, but I suppose it's fine with it. Maybe a little too fine with it. And I mean, I'll never, at my heart, I'll probably never lose that, but I can try. I can make the choice.
Isn't it why we do this job, Langston? So we can pretend like we're making that choice every day?
Yeah. But I suppose I'm tired of pretending. I'd rather just make it.
I wish you luck in that part of the journey. I've tried it a few times, and I always seem to find myself back in this place for one reason or another.
It is a choice. Now, it's not an easy one. And like I said, if it was just me, I'd be doing this till they get shot, most likely. And don't get back up, rather.
I was gonna say, getting shot isn't always that bad. There's degrees of getting shot.
But, yeah, I'll still be.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not leaving or nothing. I still got a ranch.
Yeah, you do.
Track me down and kill me if I were to just up and leave.
Well, there's that, I suppose.
And
why not just throw this off a bridge into a river?
Because there are three things that I would say signify the person I was, or the person I'm trying not to be. Might be more of an accurate description. And I think that Navy is more of a...
Don't mind admitting.
That encompasses my entire... the worst parts of me for as long as I can remember. And you are the one who's known me the worst. You and I are the last real, I mean, at least of our office, we're the last remnants of it.
Remnants of a bygone era where bullets settled more than diplomacy, huh?
Oh, they still settle. They still settle plenty.
They sure fucking do.
It just depends on the as a man, I suppose. But yeah.
Alright. Thank you for, jeez. Thank you for making me part of your sentimental journey. I know that doesn't
Hey.
sound genuine, but I mean it.
Hey, look, if you chuck it in Malik Kane was right.
There are snakes.
Do not come
Motherfucker.
over here. But look, chuck it in a cupboard. Maybe I've just been bullshitting this whole time. Maybe truly I'm just being selfish and I don't want it in the house. But I suppose I've kind of can't make that claim when you did bring up the point of I could have just chucked it off a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have. Buried it in the garden or something.
But yeah, as for the storytelling, so you didn't hear about the little tiff we got into with Dove Loudmouth, Hayes and Rosie?
No, no details.
Was this 2-3 weeks ago? I forget who I was originally chasing in Saint Denis. No, sorry, Stannard. I was at McFarland. Stannard said was going after Cox, Shirley Cox, and wanted me to come with.
Mm-hmm.
So I, galloped to Saint Denis just to find her walking out of the theater with Cox over her shoulder.
Oh, good
I was like,
job.
well, I kind of rushed for no reason there. Anyway, I left and went to Rhodes with Foolery, and then Foolery and Beckett said that Dove and Loudmouth were on their board, and at the time they were Rhodes' most wanted.
Okay.
So I said, hey, do you want a third, just in case? Because, we, at that...
Dove and Loudmouth are assholes to the shoot people, sure, yeah.
Well, them two are also running with Wyatt and Rosie.
Oh.
It's been the second or third time they've been doing that. So I was like, well, 3 on 4 is better than 2 on 4.
Yeah,
So
true.
we did that. They had told Foolery that they were going to Strawberry to mess with their sheriff's office because those fellas have been running around looking for Hayes. Because Hayes and Rosie were Strawberry most wanted.
Okay.
So we then went to Strawberry. They said that they'd been there and then they'd left. And while we were there, the clerk flags me down for a coach. Robbery in progress.
Just gonna check our board.
We're in Strawberry, and the coach being robbed is right down the road. The bridge that goes over towards the Riggs Lumber Camp and Fort Riggs proper?
Mm-hmm. Someone pickpocketing. Okay, yeah, I know.
Right there. Less than a minute away. Beckett, myself, and Howdy.
Huh.
Oh well. Drunk, maybe. Would be enough.
Okay, sure.
Who knows? Anyway, we go down there. Dove points his gun as soon as we get there. I point my gun at Dove. We're all pointing guns. Loudmouth has apparently slipped and, tripped up, and he's getting back up when we get there. We wait a bit. I'm attempting to stall because I know Stannard was still about and was in Saint Denis processing Cox. So I was like, maybe she'll get here and we'll be 4 on 4. Anyway, Dove immediately clocks that's what I'm doing. Pretty much. And then we talk for about 2-3 more minutes. Then they sprint off. They immediately go to the lumber camp. I thought they were going to take us for a ride, but they didn't. They went around the corner, went up to the lumber camp. Dove was just sitting in the trees. We come around the corner, he points his rifle, I put my rifle, he shoots, I shoot, someone shoots and takes his horse out from under him. We get off horses, we start engaging. they kind of run to the back of the lumber camp and then up into the hill a little bit. I shoot back and forth with Loudmouth and Dove a few times. At some point, Beckett gets shot. Then as I'm running up to kind of flank around the back of the cliff, I run into Standard, and I say, please help.
Okay.
We then go up around the back of the cliff. I flank Dove. He then retreats down the hill. At some point, he gets shot, probably by a foolery. Anyway, Loudmouth runs up the hill a bit. I shoot Loudmouth. Rosie runs into... There's an open field, dead open field. Rosie just runs into the field. I shoot Rosie. Then Wyatt goes... I think he was going to pick her up and then realize how open it was. He tries running around a bit. And then I shoot Wyatt as well. And then we go down the hill and we find Dove. Curled up against a tree trunk. We take him... Well, actually, Wyatt and Rosie apparently tried to get away while we were dealing with Dove and Loudmouth, because they were all spread out. So Wyatt had picked up Rosie and was making a run for it, ran directly into Posey, who then...
Jesus.
We took him to Strawberry. At Strawberry, I said, you know what? Let's do a bit of community outreach here. And we gave Wyatt and Rosie to Strawberry. And we gave Loudmouth and Dove to Rhodes. I figured the Rhodes bit was fair because, I'd gone out there as a thing of Rhodes originally, even though the Kurt robbery technically wouldn't have fallen under that. Howdy.
How's it going? Got a couple questions about them bounties on that board there yonder.
Sure. What are your questions?
Yeah, I just wondered, there's a man and a woman posted. Are they together, or is that just two separate individuals?
Let's have a look. We'll come out.
I'm on the way. I'll meet you guys. The board just says to inquire if I had any questions. I just wanted to make sure I was had all the information in case I did have my eye out for them, you know?
I'm gonna say no. I can't really think of any duos with that description. So I'm gonna say they're separate, and the crimes are separate as well.
Understandable. Yeah, they look similar enough. I felt I'd come ask, you know. Maybe they got caught pickpocketing, and then somebody shot somebody, they ran off together. I just wanted to make sure. Do I need to take these off of this board to do anything, or do I just need to find them and bring them in?
You need to have the poster. If you don't have the poster, you're just kind of kidnapping someone.
Yeah.
Legally wise.
So legally, you can only go after one of these at a time as well.
Of course, of course. If I grab these, is it just like have a poster and then hope I run into them?
Yeah, the kind of the best identification is what you see there on that poster.
Fair, fair. I guess I could ask around, see if they saw anybody, and see if I can rustle up me any clues, huh?
Yeah, basically, unfortunately, it seems like they don't currently exist. Our bailiff has never heard of these people before, so all he has to tell you is their description rather than a name or a mugshot or anything, but...
Fair, fair. Well, I thank you for answering all my questions. I just, moved into town fairly recently, here to the 5 states, and just trying my hand out a little bit of everything. All I've ever really done was hunted and fished, so...
It's kind of just like hunting, really.
Yeah, but I like to watch them squirm a little bit.
Well, I prefer to make sure that my bounties that you bring in come in one piece. Thank you very much. I mean, if they gotta be dead because they put up a fight, that's one thing, but I don't abide by any incapacitating or maiming beyond what's necessary.
Oh, don't worry. Like I said, I like them to put up a fight. That's I try not to shoot on sight.
You really should. Yeah, that would be a good
it's a good
method.
policy.
But yeah, they got to be recognizable. That's the other thing.
Of course.
Yeah, I
course,
don't
of
just take
course.
boots, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, most definitely. I can't just waltz in here with a headless horseman, huh?
Indeed. What was your name?
Oh, my name's Hunter Fisher.
Hunter Fisher. All right, Hunter. Well, you be safe
Yes,
out
sir.
there. You pick a target and you bring him back here.
All right, and what'd you say your name was?
I hear young Pushhair's
I'm
son
Assistant
does
Special
not-
Deputy Marshal Tyrell Sackett here in Lemoyne. So if you get them, you can see if anyone's in the office. You can bring them back to the office and we'll sort it out. On the off chance that there ain't a marshal here, you can bring them to the board here and the bailiff will take care of them and their charges. Saint Denis is the
Alright.
only place that we do such a thing like that. But, all other towns, you gotta make sure the law is there to make the arrest.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, man. I just don't understand why everybody around this building's got such a long ass name.
Well, just, makes the title sound better, I guess.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate your time here today. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. I do run goods from place to place from time to time, so if you need anything anywhere, just holler.
Alright, well, yeah, good luck. Be safe out there, and if you check the Lemoyne Marshal poster, you'll find my telegram if you need to ask anything or if you find your suspects.
Absolute pleasure, sir. You have yourself a wonderful day.
Godspeed. Gotta be honest, I'm just not a big fan of bounty hunters that say things like they like to make him squirm.
Yeah, that's I mean, fucking creepy thing, but not illegal. But hey, keep an eye out for when they move on to not people with bounties.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got the gourmand, by the way.
Oh, great. I hope Stannard's feeling good about that one.
Yeah, I only saw her briefly, but she did tell me about that. So did you
Okay.
yesterday? Are they here? Because is that their horses outside?
I thought it was, but I don't see them and I don't know. I'm wondering if someone else that was in the meeting left the horse behind. Or maybe they took off on foot somewhere. Okay. There is a few things to do. But you know what? Most of us can wait till tomorrow. Oh, fuck. I have to write up some warrants anyway. Goddamn haze and pickles. Jesus Christ. Wait, is Shirley Cox dead?
Oh yeah, someone told me that too. Someone made
Huh.
Beckett did actually. Yeah, Shirley Cox is dead.
Beckett killed him.
No.
Oh, okay. I
Beckett,
misunderstood.
Beckett sent me a telegram that just said Shirley Cox is dead. I don't know if that means that Beckett killed him per se. I'm
Okay.
not sure who did.
Well, shit. Okay. Oh, Jesus. They caught the gourmand, but not before he killed 5 more people. That's fucked up. That's so kind of fucked up. Okay, I got telegrams and I might make a ride somewhere. I don't know where.
Alrighty.
Got any more express pit revolver ammunition?
You know, I do. Though honestly, I take it from your guys' stuff a lot more.
Did you run away, Langston? Where the fuck did you go? Oh my gosh. Oops, oops, oops. I'll do. One at work today. There's an odd place for a horse. Oh, it's your horse. It's a very angry foxtrotter.
All of them are.
Yeah. Okay. Where were you? Were you in the office?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if we're gonna see this fella. He was just somewhere near Valentine. 6'4", pale.
Jet butt
2
hair.
counts of murder? Maybe.
Oh.
What?
I will catch up.
Oh?
Yeah, I just gotta. This saddle's real loose.
Okay. See you in Valentine. I'm just gonna go and see if I can get eyes on this fella. I don't actually think I'll be chasing anyone tonight. Because my time is almost up, chat. But tomorrow is another day. There's another chance for shenanigans. We'll see, we'll see. What? Oh, that's a steeper ridge than I thought it was. I thought these horses got down it so I could too, but I was wrong. I'm gonna be honest, I completely disorientated myself. That's okay. We live and learn. Well, we live. We probably won't learn, let's be honest.
Here they're trying to reform the savages. Make them dirty.
Pickles. That motherfucker.
must earn yourself a hell of a break.
Kia ora, kid. How you doing? Aren't they beautiful? Bit tired. Oh, I feel you there. I have a toddler, so I am in a constant state of exhaustion.
Howdy.
Howdy. Oh, you look familiar. You're Dusty Pickles, aren't you?
That will be my name. I am Dusty. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Dusty. I am Assistant Special Deputy Marshal Tyrell Sackett of Lemoyne.
Oh, nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, you too, Dusty. You too. Your name keeps coming across my desk. You got any idea why?
Oh, Dusty has a problem keeping his hands to himself and out of people's pockets.
He sure does, doesn't he, Dusty? He sure does.
I do. I already paid my tenants. Mr. Hollins, come and ask me if I want to turn myself in.
And did you?
Yeah, I did.
And then
I wanted my guns back.
Then did you go and do it again?
No.
Like maybe 5 days ago-ish? Hear the telegrams?
No, I might have done something 5 days ago, but I was in the cell today.
Yeah, but like 5 days ago, maybe you got into a fight with a couple of fellas after pickpocketing them. You took them both to the doctor at least, which was kind of you, but there was still the whole thing of pickpocketing a couple of fellas and then beating them up, right?
So yeah, that sounds like something I did. They threw the first punch though.
Did they though, or did they throw the first punch after you pickpocketed them?
Well, yeah, they decided to throw the first punch. They didn't take too kindly to Dusty's hand being in their pocket. They punched me, so I just fought back.
I mean, but you robbed them first, right?
No, I didn't really rob them. I took something from their pocket. I don't know if I would call that robbery.
Okay. Oh, that's alright. That's right. Okay. Well, Mr. Pickles, today is your lucky day, 'cause I ain't got the paperwork done on that, and I don't fancy chasing you all the way to where you hold up these days.
I'd be around here around Valentine. Sometimes I'm in Blackwater, more around Valentine and Blackwater though.
Okay. Well, Mr. Pickles, it was a pleasure to finally get to meet you. And I'm sure I'll see you again soon. I mean, you're welcome to go and turn yourself in to somebody for the pickpocketings and the assaults anytime you like. Otherwise, I will have to come and find you with the appropriate paperwork in the very near future.
All right, Dusty, keep that in mind.
Hey, I'm proud of you, Dusty. You keep that in mind, and you be safe out there in these wild, wild, wild wilderness places.
Yeah, I definitely try. Big wolves out here sometimes.
They're real big. They're definitely real big. Don't go robbing nobody, Dusty. You be safe.
Alright, I
I'm
will.
sure I'll see you real soon.
Probably.
Favorite word is why? No, mine's favorite word is no data. Data go away. Right? No. But why? Time for that afternoon Red Bull energy boost, chat. Whew. Okay. Dusty freaking pickles. Oh, wolves. Oh, dear. Run. Hey, that... I can't have caffeine anymore, mate. That is a tragedy I am afraid of. I don't know what's gonna hit worse. If I ever can't have cheese or I ever can't have caffeine, one of those is gonna be a dark, dark day, and if both happen, end me. That is a totally good question to ask, Kid of 89. Thank you for asking. You can't have either. You have my sympathies. I will pray for your soul. I don't know who to, because I don't pray, but I will pray for your soul. Oh, my friend. So, I have a genetic condition. It's called epidermolysis bullosa. And it basically means I have very, very fragile skin that just doesn't attach properly, essentially. And that means that, any knocks, any bumps, any bruises cause scarring and damage, and I have to wear bandages and yada yada yada. And that's why, what's happened to my fingers is basically after a lifetime of, doing things, even little things daily cause microscopic damage that causes my fingers to get scarred up, and that's why, I don't have, well, it appears I don't have any fingers anymore. Wait, was I meant to go to the doctor in Valentine? Damn it, yes I was. Oh well. It's, yeah, no, it is one of life's, small mercies that I can still play video games, thanks to the world of, adaptive technology and 3D printing and all that sort of stuff that, makes it possible to push a whole lot of buttons without any fingers. Or with only one or two fingers. Gaming is life. 100% gaming is life. But I am getting ready to put all this away for the day, because it is almost that time of day where I need to start heading off to the daycare for the pickup. One of my favorite times of day. Going and getting the little monster back from daycare. Hearing all about how her day was. Let's put my poster up at the farm. You have a 5 p.m. pickup? Oh, mate. Some days that is kind of tempting, but it also costs a whole lot more, right? Gail, thank you so much for hanging out today. That's fantastic. Not paying for childcare. Oh, it's such a dream. I also, we are lucky that, you know, she gets a certain number of hours for free here in New Zealand, but yes, not paying at all. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Then she could do it all day, every day. Forever and ever and ever. Do I even have rifle ammunition at the house? Oh yeah, I do, right there. just in case it's needed. Alright, chat, that is us for the day. Thank you so much for everyone hanging out, spending some time, enjoying the show. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Take care, and good night. Bye, y'all.